Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Potsmoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Jewish text, but I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy from the scattered testimony of the Old Testament prophets. It became the book of Zion, and it gave me instructions on how to become the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, the prophet foretold in the text. And I am now in the process of doing my final to-do list item to actually be the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, and that is to publish peace without the use of money. And so I have been reading to you from my unpublished manuscripts, the Potsmoker's Bible and Book of Zion. And today I'm reading to you from the 27th chapter of the Potsmoker's Bible. It contains the 24th and final chapter of the Book of Zion. I'm going to take up where I left off, which is with Malachi 4, 1-6, which becomes Zion 24, 37-42. For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise, with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves in the stalls. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under your feet. In that day I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the laws of Moses, my servant, which I recommended unto him in Horeb, for all Israel, with the statutes and the judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And ye shall turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. This verse is the edict of the threefold God. This day of the firestorm, it is the final judgment of this society. Most of the 2/3 that are to be burnt up are the wicked, many of which will have been rejected by the great. Final judgment is set by the parameters of justice. Those who are unjust are rejected at the gates. They will fry, being found too wicked to adjust to the true law, the lot of the threefold God. The 2/3 aren't just the people who rejected God. They are just idol worshippers. They are the people who have no true moral core. They truly believe that they are good people, even though they do evil things. These people who can't see the wrong that they do are not able to change because they are convinced that they're right and that they can do no wrong. These people are the rejects. They will not be accepted. The firestorm will leave them totally without prodigy, neither root nor branch. They are stubble, burnt up in the fire, soon to be forgotten. We won't remember this society after a few generations, and with all of the evidence burnt to a crisp, nothing of them will remain. But the roots and the branches of their former lives will be gone forever, replaced by literally roots and branches. They will be the plants under our feet. They will be the food we eat. Their souls will be bound to the earth. Sentience, like ours, is earned. Those who burn will have been found too guilty to evolve further. So they will be reborn as plants, their former ascension forever beyond them. So judgment goes like this. If you do drugs, you're righteous enough to serve as priests, or as rightful citizens of the nation of Zion. 2. If you accept the priests of Zion, you are a convert, saved, and righteous heir to the new age of humanity, the age of Zion. 3. If you reject the gray as God, you are found guilty. 4. If you refuse to give up money, you are guilty. 5. If you are found to be immoral in deed or thought, you are guilty. If you are guilty, you are not allowed into the arks. If you survive the firestorm, you will abide by intergalactic law. All ascending souls are mobile. It takes mobility to evolve. Once a soul has been bound to the earth, it is now no longer able to affect reality. It can therefore no longer ascend. So for a soul to be bound to the earth means it can only reincarnate as a plant. It can't move, so it can't choose where to be born. As an ascending soul moves from one form to another, it chooses its embodiments. This is a karmic choice. Its options are determined by past deeds and future needs. Each soul must choose to become either a being of light and good, or a being of the dark or evil. When a soul chosen the dark, it is bound to the earth as matter. Its descension will not begin until the earth that binds it is destroyed. Then those souls will migrate to the dark regions of space. Dark energies are on a lower frequency. Its vibrations on our plane is so slow that it becomes solid and inert. If we lived on a dark or evil world, this would be reversed. Beings evolving into light would be bound into solid form until their physical light would be destroyed by evolution of the planet. Here in our world of light, dark energy is bound into matter. So the wicked, the hypocrite, the idol worshiper, and the fools will be rejected by or will reject the gray. This will determine their final fate. Their souls will be cut off from the path of ascension. They will be bound, not to their heritage as ascending beings, with families alive to remember them, but to the earth herself. They're being judged as fallen. They will be reborn into the lowest form of life, the plant kingdom, bound forever to the earth. So every plant you see was once a person before the flood. They were wicked. They were forgotten among the living, mobile, sentient beings, and were bound to the earth. Many others will join them. Perhaps that is karmic law. If karma works true, the soul to be bound must surely be joining their soulmates in the lower realms. They were bound at the time of the flood, ensuring their own evolution binding. This thought gives me comfort. If the soul should become plants, are bound to do so by spiritual entanglement, then karma of the spirit is served. The half soul, i.e., the soul that hasn't been bound by personal wickedness, had gone on in sentient form, but they could never evolve beyond a certain point, which would bind them to the next lowest realm, the animal kingdom. Balance of karma on the next highest level of evolution. I find comfort in this cosmic symmetry. So, as long as these animals remained in their animal form, the highest level of ascension was only for those souls whose mates were also mobile. Therefore, all humans were ascending, their soulmates being also mobile, allowing them to evolve by mating or sex magic, what I call the merge. Only soulmates can make love and merge. Animals have no active mate to merge into. Thus, animals are half spirits bound to the plant kingdom by entanglement. When humans began to overpopulate the planet, life became imbalanced. In order for there to be enough souls to be born as humans, these half spirits were forced to be born into humans, their bodies having the means to ascend, but their souls unable to find their mates, unable to merge, unable to ascend. Most of the two-thirds that burn will be of that animal kingdom. These souls will be returning to their mates. They will be able to find a new form of ascension, as sentient plants, perhaps. If this is correct, if the firestorm not only cleanses the earth of human pollutants, but it will create a new form of sentience in our world. If the souls of the formerly bound souls find their animal soul counterparts, ascension could occur. That is how souls work. So the firestorm is a cleansing and an evolutionary necessity. The bound souls of the flood will at last be able to find their unbound mates. So the fire will be a blessing for the souls bound at the flood. Both plants and animals will evolve. The end of the age of man will be the beginning of a new form of evolution on Zion. Not all of the souls of the forgotten will be found guilty enough to require plant forms, only those that are mated there. These souls will be able to incarnate as animals. They will free their entangled mate from the plant realm, and the animal kingdom, too, will become a sentient life platform. This is the plan on the cosmic level. The wicked and evil become plants, and the guilty but not evil become animals. In our next age, all three forms of life here will become able to ascend to their highest evolution. Our plants and all of its life forms will have the means to evolve, and what form that evolution takes is open to speculation. Can plants evolve to walk? Can there be treants, as in fantasy stories? Can animals evolve into sentient species? Humans can, so why not plants and animals? There are 12 species of life that are part of our Earth's genetic code. These 12 sentient races consist of plants and animals, as well as humanoids. Life itself requires some form of evolution in all species, so life forms take longer to evolve. Many of the species we are allowing to extinct have relatives that are not at all pleased. We are disrupting their children's evolution. We aren't the only species on Earth to on the path of ascension. So may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the uniform way. Find your joy, pursue it, and make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. Stay happy and high. If you do drugs, you have every right news too. Believe me, I know. I wrote the books. I am Zion of the Most High God of Israel, the prophet of the Old Testament, chapter 54. And I love you way too much to ever say goodbye. Some would say later now.